Brexit, that would be no Brexit at all.
Mr. Kenneth Clarke.
Mr. Speaker, may I first of all congratulate the Prime Minister on her triumph last Friday. And so I hope that is maintained, because I've never previously known the days following a British government entering into a treaty-like agreement with 27 friendly governments to be followed by ministers and their aides appearing to cast doubt on whether we've agreed to anything finally and regard ourselves as bound at all. So would she confirm that nothing is agreed till everything is agreed? It is a well-known phrase, meaning details can be revisited once you've sorted out what the ultimate destination is, but it doesn't mean that you're going to tear everything up and start all over again on EU citizens and paying money and regulatory convergence if something goes wrong in future. So would she confirm that we have settled the rights of EU citizens? We know how we're going to calculate the financial obligation that undoubtedly falls on this country because of past commitments by British governments, and that open borders do require some regulatory alignment in any country in the world if you're going to have an open border, and we are committed to an open border between the Republic of Ireland and Northern Ireland, which of course in part means between the United Kingdom and the European Union.
Well, can I first of all thank my right honourable friend for his positive comments about the stage that we have reached in these negotiations. The report that was issued is a joint progress report on the point that we have reached and the agreements that we have reached. It enables us to go on to the detailed negotiations, as he says, on various of these issues. The area on which we've had perhaps most detailed negotiations so far is on citizens' rights. It does cover a whole range of issues in relation to benefits and so forth for EU citizens who are here. Obviously, we've also had those negotiations on the other elements, which aren't just about Northern Ireland and the financial settlement, but a lot of areas about the withdrawal as well. Of course, that withdrawal agreement, as we've set out in this joint progress report, will be brought into UK law at the point at which that particular bill is brought before this House, and this House will have an opportunity to vote on that particular bill. But he makes the point at the end about trade deals, and he's absolutely right. In any trade agreement, there is a necessity for both sides to agree certain regulations, rules and standards on which they will operate. This is going to be no different from that. It will be only different in the sense that we are already operating on exactly the same rules and regulations, mostly exactly the same rules and regulations as the European Union, so we start from a slightly different place than we would do if we were negotiating with another country.
Real Blackford.